Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my 37-week pregnancy update. So, usual disclaimer, if you hear squealing and noises in the background, it's because I just put Jack down for his afternoon nap. And he takes a little while to wind down, but moving right along from there, we're at 37 weeks, or I'm at 37 weeks anyway, which means I'm considered early term. So I don't think they would consider the baby premature if she was born anytime from here on out. She might just be a bit on the small side. I don't want her to come just yet because Jack was really little. He was only 6 pounds something. So I would rather her wait a little while and, get that weight on her because I don't want her to be too tiny when she's born. But pretty much we're good to go now. If you had asked me this morning how I felt, I would have said, oh, not too bad. Now I cleaned the bathroom this morning and did laundry and just tidied up the house a bit, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm dying. So I'm tired, and that's kind of how most days are going. Like when I first wake up, it's not too bad most mornings, and then it sort of gets a bit tougher as the day goes on, and I'm pretty much well spent by lunchtime. So one of the major symptoms this week has been swelling. I'm definitely swollen now. It sort of comes and goes throughout the day. Like right now I'm not too bad, but by nighttime I'm usually quite swollen, and like through the night and first thing in the morning my hands especially are quite swollen, but they're not nearly as bad as when I was pregnant with Jack. Like I can still, as you can see, I've still got my wedding rings on, which is impressive. But I've had like a lot of tightness in my calf muscle, like calf area anyway on my legs, and it's just been really sore, and I think that's just from the swelling. But I haven't had any other like funky symptoms to go along with that would suggest anything worrisome, so it's just the swelling. I did see the midwife on Tuesday. I saw her Tuesday afternoon and everything checked out. My blood pressure was fine. She did all the usual checks. Baby was in a really good position. She was on my left hand side with all her feet out to my right, and she's not engaged, which is normal for a second pregnancy. Often second time around, baby just doesn't engage in the pelvis until you actually go into labor, but she is very, very low. And that is why I'm having a lot of pelvic pain, and the midwife also said there's that second dose of the relaxin hormone that comes around this time, and so everything is really sore and achy, and that is generally how I'm feeling most of the time. But yeah, she is nice and low. I'm still having quite intense contractions. Most of them are just Braxton Hicks. Like I just have Braxton Hicks all the time. And then, especially at the end of the day, I'm noticing the other night, Wednesday night, they weren't just Braxton Hicks. I had a few painful contractions here and there, but all of a sudden they just started, and I'd just been sitting down. I'd been resting because Shane and Jack were out, and yeah, I had about half an hour of just really painful contractions, and I wasn't feeling great. And then in the middle of the night, a couple nights this week, I've woken up with a contraction, but again, nothing's regular, nothing's timeable, so I'm just assuming that it's my body getting ready to do what it needs to do. So sleep is still pretty disrupted. I'm usually getting up on average 3 times a night, but I'm tossing and turning, and every time you have to turn over in bed, you have to wake up to turn over now, so yeah, but I'm just dealing with it. It's just as it is, and it's not going to be for that much longer. So one thing that I did notice this week, and I don't know if these are new or if they're from my pregnancy with Jack, but I've noticed stretch marks, not on my tummy. I don't have any on my tummy, but just some on my hips. But I think they're probably old ones that I had with Jack. And after I had Jack, I was so swollen. When I lost all that water weight, the stretch marks kind of disappeared because they all just shrunk. And now I feel like they're all stretched out because I have got proper love handles going on. Cannot wait to lose the baby weight after this baby is born. And so I have noticed a few stretch marks just around my hips. Nothing major, and they don't really bother me. I think maybe if I had heaps on my tummy it would bother me, but on my hips I just don't really care that much. So as far as baby prep goes, I'm pretty much done. I've had a checklist that I've just been working through. Things like organizing the bathroom cupboard and getting the baby monitors mounted up on the walls and stuff like that. And we've pretty much worked our way through that. We're picking up the car seat on Sunday. And then I think I've only got like a couple things on my checklist. Like I want to buy Jack his own backpack so that I can use his nappy bag for the new baby. And I want to go get a haircut because I haven't had one for months and I likely won't get one for months after the baby's born. So really want to get that sorted before she arrives. But that's pretty much it to update you on. I'm tired. I feel like my body is getting ready to do its thing. I would be very happy to go into labor anytime from now. Like, well, yeah, I say that, but then when it gets to bedtime, I'm like, no, not right now. I need to sleep. But pretty much any time from now, I would be happy to go into labor. I'm so excited to meet her and just, like newborn newness, really. Like there's nothing like it in the world. Their skin is so soft and they're just so beautiful. And I'm also very, very, very ready to get my body back. I'm ready to not feel like a massive whale anymore. Like that would be really nice. So yeah, that's again all I have to update you on. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you want to keep up to date with my pregnancy and when this baby girl's born, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!